From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, police are continuing to appeal for information from the public into a homicide investigation in the Wairarapa. 2 people are in police custody after a vehicle was reportedly shot at outside a Fresh Choice supermarket in Featherston. A man died shortly afterwards in Carterton from an apparent gunshot wound, while police intercepted a vehicle in Kaitoki. A scene examination has been completed in Featherston, with the Carterton scene expected to be blessed later today. Police are expected to carry out a post-mortem of the victim in Wellington tomorrow. Charges are still being considered for the 2 men taken into custody. There's been a 2-vehicle crash on Bay of Plenty's State Highway 5 near Rangataiki School Road in Taupō. Police believe multiple people have suffered serious injuries. Helicopters are en route to take the patients to hospital. The road is blocked and motorists are advised to expect delays. The shutdown of Heathrow is being described as a complete embarrassment. It's fully operational today, but the disruption and delays are still being experienced. The UK government has ordered a full investigation so that something like this can never happen again. UK correspondent Enda Brady says this is set to be expensive.
When it all shakes down, it will be tens of millions of dollars. And I think privately, while they haven't said it publicly, the bosses of the airlines will be absolutely livid.
Winston Peters will deliver his State of the Nation speech this afternoon off the back of high-level talks in the United States last week. The address comes days after Winston Peters returned from Washington, D.C., where he met with senior players in the Trump administration. Back on home soil and with his party leader hat on, Peters is likely to strike a slightly less diplomatic tone, perhaps taking the chance to call out opposition or media. The speech begins at 2 p.m. in Christchurch. That's news. In sport, Blues coach Vern Cotter has clarified why skipper Patrick Tuipulotu left training in a medical vehicle earlier in the week. The lock was absent from their hiding at the hands of the Crusaders in Auckland. Cotter reveals the injury but admits they're unsure on a recovery timeline.
Yeah, it's an ankle. He rolled his ankle at training, so we're hoping, fingers, we don't know, 2 to 3 weeks or 3 to 4 weeks.
Kiwi IndyCar driver Marcus Armstrong has flung a barb at American rival Colton Herta after qualifying 7th at the Thermal Club Grand Prix in California. Armstrong is frustrated after failing to reach the Fast 6 stage.
Honestly, Colton impeded me on the first run and didn't get any penalty, and he's the car that transferred right in front of me. So I'm kind of pissed off about that.
That's sport. I'm Sandy Hodge.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.